Hey guys, so keep in mind this is probably the last video, or not video, but letter we're going to be getting anytime soon. So really, next time we hear about Chris, chances are it's just going to be the next continuance for his fucking hearing. But so we have here is the entire Merlin letter upload. They only uploaded part of it, but basically it was just like, oh yeah, Barbara's Merlin and blah blah blah. It's a bunch of stupid Chris shit. But now we have it in full. I don't know if it's going to be what we read or I read, but we're going to read all of it regardless. So, do not upload this letter online. Sign of open gates, open gates. Hi, Kenneth. Firstly, so you know, that was Angelica Roseshoe herself, not I. Nor any pretending or falseness or lie. You have received a letter that was directly written by her, and she has asked you kindly not to upload her letter online. We found that you had uploaded her letter. Kenneth, she felt really betrayed when you did that. And Angelica Roseshoe does not take betrayal lightly. And thus, with her goddess abilities, she has struck divine retribution upon you. That really awful day you had shortly after uploading her letter where you were not supposed to, when you were not supposed to, you brought her divine wrath against yourself when you did that. Upload this letter and you betray me, Kenneth, and I shall not be as restrained as she was on this first time offense. You are on thin ice with us, Kenneth, and we have plans with you. We do not want to have to drop you as an apostle of mine over repeated betrayal. That being stated, Kenneth, I do have a couple of things to talk with you about. Although this letter I do not want uploaded, and this is a divine test even more so now with you. What I state on the other pages, you may quote and type online on your onion farms, and only the envelopes front crossing out your address prior, you may upload with type citations. To make it clear with everyone, I have never said nor felt my mom, Barbara Ann Weston Chandler Roseshoe, was a god of any sort, nor she Emmanuel or even Virgin Mary incarnated. Yeah, I think we've read this. Pretty sure. I don't know how much of it we've read though. Like I said, we'll just read it all. It's whatever. Nor she Emmanuel or even Virgin Mary reincarnated. If anything, Barbara is the reincarnation of Merlin the magician. But Emmanuel, God above gods, was my father when I was born in Bethlehem over 2022 years ago. Emmanuel had changed her gender to female in physicality and form over a century ago. Emmanuel planted. Yeah, that's right. Coming there, one from her ovary into Barbara's ovary to attract me from my forward and back trip through time after what happened with me in 1389 when the universe was divided into my second physical birth on February 24th, 1982, into this immortal body of mine. With that, Emmanuel is my mother. I still am half Sonichu physically due to my trip through the apex of the chaotic rainbow of 2003 between Sonichu Prime and Rosie Roseshoe Prime. Remember, Emmanuel herself can change her physical form into any creature, including a Sonichu form, yet Arceus, the first main one, was manifested from a piece of her. Arceus, the Pokemon who created the universe with his 1,000 arms. And then when we see Arceus, he doesn't have 1,000 arms, so people are thinking maybe Eternatus, because, Eternatus is just one big hand. Or maybe the Unknown, since Unknown seemed to be connected with Arceus somehow. So they could have done their Arceus' bidding. But since this isn't about Pokemon, this is neither here nor there. Now, back to Barbara. I have extended her life, but she recently fell lethargic, and I am concerned. I have always been concerned of this possibility from her present human form's abilities. I have been praying to my ally gods, as well as continuing to work hard, though thorough and consistently out of body and through my body as the conduit it is for her and everyone. Until the divine event, my body is presently, at the time of writing this letter, still in this jail building, and the gods and I can only do so much from our respective areas and abilities for Barbara. I have humbly asked you, my followers, and my church's congregation to financially help Barbara, as well as to pay visit in person, to talk, hang out with, and/or at least to check in and help her. What the fuck happened? I hear of hatred-filled laughter and mockery upon Barbara, especially with the accident last November. I, thy Lord and God, feel baffled and pissed off from that. These were simple things I had asked of thee, and thou hast failed this test of respecting and loving thy neighbor as thou wouldst of I. Meditate on that, bitch. Oh, me, wait. Oh, my me. The least thou can do without going public about it, Kenneth, is thou can locate a genuinely kind and positive individual so they can be sacrificed close to the Sonichu Temple, as close to the Sonichu Temple as possible, who will voluntarily tend to, or at least visit and check on Barbara, check on daily Barbara and her needs. Why doth thou amongst my followers feign ignorance and ineptitude in the concerns and cares of thy elderly and better experienced individuals? The fucking crap. Neo-spiritual Christianity crucifix. It's not called the Sonichu cross. Well, that's what we're calling it, Chris, because you're stupid. Yeah, here we go. Of course, we've already read this, but for people who don't know much about Chris and the fact that he's constantly asking for money, also postal money orders at the post office to me at this jail during any remaining time, the next fastest method to send money into my inmate account in lieu of the website. Just every one of his letters is just this, thou, that, God, Emmanuel, give me money. That's all they are. It's the same shit every fucking time. And one last thing I will say to thee, Kenneth, thou hast done well in relaying my details and the divine truths through thy onion farms. And I appreciate thy kindness and deeds, despite thy faults that wouldst put thee typically into the neutral bad. Yet thou art neutral good, and I wouldst not like to see thee fall. I have spoken kind and defended thee with my husband, Magichan Sonichu. I really don't think Magichan gives a fuck. And even with my mother, Emmanuel, thy not as good and egotistical misdeeds have prompted a concerning guidance to surrender thee to the burning earth and judgment day. But I have not surrendered thee, yet I have most concerning and strict watch over thee and thy actions. Be very cautious with thy choices and deeds in these remaining days before the completion of the collective shift, Kenneth. I would hate to have to see thee left behind. This is all for now. Be safe and well, Miss Jesus Christ, Western Chandler, Sonichu, the Goddess Blue Heart, Avatar, Lord, Messiah, Savior, and God of all. Go fuck yourself. Keep this offline. Postscript. Do not even quote this page online. Meditate on and consider this in knowing, Kenneth, I have long genuinely foresaw all of these events in the recent months. as well as all alternate outcomes from where I had not healed Barbara, meaning he fucked her, with the extensive soul bonding. So sticking your dick into your mother is soul bonding. Really, I thought it was just getting off, and so forth. I foreknew I would have likely ended up in jail or away from home extensively, months to years before August 2021. For my better revelation, rebirth, and return with my second coming, as well as the benefit of everyone in 1218 Earth and Barbara, I had willingly sacrificed temporarily my own freedom. Meditate on that for yourself. And I'd like your phone number, please, so I may call you. I do not want any of our phone talks recorded, streamed, leaked, nor uploaded online or public. Well, Chris, a little late for that, don't you think? So it's just, I fucked Barbara. It was for her own good. If I hadn't fucked her, she would have died because her chakras weren't aligned, or her aura was bad. I had to relieve her of sin. I'm Jesus, so I sacrificed myself physically because I saw all possible outcomes. And well, Chris, go fuck yourself. Just, I mean, you buy plenty of Fanta, and I know you can't fuck it, but take that Fanta bottle, just up your fucking ass and go fuck yourself with it. Just do that for us, Chris. Just go fuck yourself. You're walking on thin ice there, Kenneth. I'm done. I'll see you guys later.